Monday morning, June 10th. Holy shit. There's some good mornings in this chat. GM, mother truckers. GM. Over in the Alpha Trading Discord. Oh, looky.
Oh, here's Bilbo.
Blah, 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 blah.
All right.
Oh, I hear a pad one.
The fan club is saying nice things about Alpha Trading today.
Nice. Good stuff.
Other than your videos take too long and I'm hungry all the time, so I try to bite my dad.
Don't eat your dad. We need him.
3 hours for videos. It's amazing.
That's fine.
Where else are you going to get this trading view? Nowhere. That's right.
Yeah.
Only at Alpha Trading. We are one big family. Oh, boy.
Start trading viewing too.
Yeah. It's like the globe survived another weekend. Beautiful. Let's take a peek here. What are we doing? What are we doing? Oh, yes, we are howling. We are howling. Can't wait to get into that. I'm going to get into that SPY data set here in a little bit and start laughing. Gotta love it.
Why is that?
Oh, well, I mean, the end of the day move, man. Those bears waited all day, set up some hidden bear, or not, set up some bear div on 45 minute, 33 minute, and then just slam that thing down. It's going to open up.
I was already going.
It's going to open
up.
I
missed all of it. Yeah, I had to go to work at like 2:30, so I missed all that. It sucks.
Oh yeah, I was like, all right, I see this div setting up. Let's see if I can get lucky with a put at the end of the day. And I just started laughing. Just one. I just started laughing. I think I bought a 441 or something. Oh boy.
How much did it go up?
Oh dude. I think I triple dipped that bad boy because it wasn't too cheap to be.
I was just gonna say, what, a 3x maybe?
Yeah, it was like a 3x.
Nice.
Wasn't like massive profit, but just watching it happen.
Whatever, dude. It's a rooting interest when you do one or two. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%, man. 100%.
You gotta have a rooting interest, man. You
know? Yep. And it was like, who's gonna win out? Who's gonna close? Yeah, let's just go over there. Show you here on the who's gonna close above or below the new weekly range. Boy, the bears pushed it. I mean, I was even talking. I think I even went in and put a comment. I think I put a comment saying, hey, if the bulls close above 441.5, I mean, on Friday's stream, you can go into the comments. And I came in late in the day, maybe 2. I can't remember exactly what time I came in. Maybe it was a little afternoon. Just saying, if these bulls can close this thing up above 441.5, they're going to be looking good closing above the new weekly. Well, the bears had something to say about that. Boy, they slammed that thing down. Gonna open below it or right. I mean, dude, this is gonna be great. I can't wait to see where this new one comes in. Here's the thing, right? We don't look at any of this data set. It's just here. I mean, we had that, Tuesday was closed, right? So, geez, I mean, we're only got 4 days to work with. That new range was going to be coming in right up here somewhere. So, these bulls better wake up this morning. Man, these bears will slam this thing down. Where's the top of the monthly? Where is the top of the monthly? Oh, it's right under. Is it right under the freaking? Wait a minute here. Where's the center? Where is it? Oh, there it is. There it is. It was hiding under the bottom of the 68.3 Laplace right here. So yeah, you literally bears close it inside the monthly range too. This is going to give a good area for them to set up right here at about 439. Going to take a nice move by the bulls to get through this area. I can't wait to see what this weekly is. This is going to be one of those days, I think, where it's going to be pretty evident what the hell this thing's going to do in the morning. Get into position. Speaking of positions, let's get the brokerage account up. How's that? So we can trade. That would probably help. Let's see. My dog is just, dude, kept me up all night. Again, I'm so sleep deprived. This asshole. I don't know if you can hear him out there. He's been raising hell. I put him out on the leash at about 3 in the morning because he was just going nuts. Kept barking. Got up, let him off the leash. Now he's running like a madman. I don't know what the hell. Something was going on last night. Coyotes or something. Oh, well. Whatever it is. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Yep, as soon as this market opens, we get some expected moves. Take a look at the new weekly levels, current candle distribution levels. We'll get this new weekly volatility range, all kinds of fun stuff on Mondays.
These nuts.
Mm-hmm. Also, these nuts. These nuts coming in hot. These nuts. You know what? So what we can do real quick, first off, let's pop up. That's right. Let's pop up Dixie. I've already looked at these. Let's see these new ranges on Dixie. Yep. So right before the weekly close, and remember the tight weekly range on Dixie. I mean, I was talking about this thing just literally trending all over the place. It sure did. And right before the close, hammered it down to do what? Close below the weekly range. Here's the new bottom of the weekly. They've managed a couple times. When I say they, I'm talking about the bulls. Managed to get up back in the weekly range. I don't know though, Cap. We got hippos and rhinos, and we're having a freaking safari today. Gotta love it. Right? So the monthly range, you can see the last rejection was right off the center. Data set tried to hang right around it. With this tight weekly, man, this thing was going one way or the other and strong. And it did. It really did dump out. Let's see if they can hold it. Let's see if the bulls can hold it inside this new weekly. Gold. Where's gold's new range at? Let's take a peek. The rejection. So on Friday, right? Gold had that pump, right? Found some. Oh boy, look at this clear out right here. I love low time. I love looking at low time frames. It just makes me happy. You see these wicks, these quick moves. Knock some people out of position and ran it right to the first standard deviation. Top side.
Wow.
No, sorry guys. Second standard deviation. Went through the center of the monthly range, through the 95 for the plus, sent a wick right to the second standard deviation. Then pulled back, closed on the bottom side of the monthly going into the close. First candle of the new week. Whoop! Right up to the top side of the 68.3, to the bottom side of the 68.3, then rejecting off the bottom of the monthly to where we're at now. All right, almost did a 1 SD move on Dixie already today. Powerful. Got a little, about the same width on the weekly range. Or actually, oh yeah, this is gold. What am I talking about? Jesus. Got about the same width on the weekly range as it had last week. Definitely tight enough to trend again. Let's see what happens. Take a quick peek here. Take a peek at silver. Oh, got the old D-gens. What do they call that? The old BART pattern. I'm sure that's somebody going, oh, look at the BART. People are just jokers.
Yeah.
Give me a break. Let's see. 1 SD move. Wick right to it. Wick right to it. Silver, huh? Interesting. Below the weekly, below the monthly. I tell you what, man. I can't wait to see some of these stocks and these indices freaking ranges. We could be looking at latter half of this month, maybe a little pullbacks here. Obviously, the market is way ahead of itself, in my opinion. So we'll see. We will see. Anything else? Yeah, let's take a peek at oil. There's oil's range. Getting some cheap gas prices. It's like in the center of the weekly range. I mean, this is the first thing I've looked at that looks halfway decent, to be honest. Everything else is below. So, got daily range above the weekly, above the monthly. This is set up for a pump. The oil cartel. The oil cartel. We need to get somebody smart back in office here in the States. Start drilling for some oil, man. This is ridiculous. These criminals in charge right now need to be put in prison. You heard it here first. I mean, Jesus Christ, what the hell's going on? Now, I'm not saying there's never been cocaine done in the White House before, because there's probably been a lot of cocaine done in the White House. But when when the president's son's a total crackhead, and then they find a bag of blow, pretty obvious who's the coke is. Oh, good Lord. We live in Mickey Mouse land. There's no doubt about it. United States is a freak show right now. Wow. Crazy, man. Crazy. Yeah. Hey, who doesn't like to party a little bit? Hey, man. You can't leave your bag of blow in the West Wing. You got to pick it up, Hunter. And he was so tweaked out. Do you see that video? He's up on the balcony. I've seen a lot of people on blow. That dude was high as hell. He was a little buzzed.
Bad situation, dude.
Dude, it's crazy, man. It's crazy.
I love how they totally ignore it. So
yeah. Of course they do. Nothing to see here. Don't worry. This is normal. It's like, dude, that like I started the conversation out. Not the first time blow has been done in the White House. Guaranteed that. Fucking Barack Obama's a cokehead. The fucking Bushes are cokeheads. Yeah, I'm sure the Clintons are cokeheads. It's insane.
I'm sure there's been a rail or two done on the Oval Office.
Oh yeah. Party time. That's right. What else? Let's take a peek. It's about, what are their, let's go down. Where you at? Yeah, a little bit of movement going on down there. Interesting. All the treasuries are down. Imagine that. Yeah, let's let this market open back up. What time is it? 9:12. All right, let's get back over here on crypto real quick. Take a peek here. So, cryptocurrency wise, who had a great week? Solana did, man. Led the market for sure. Now it's pulling back, right? Now it's pulling back a little bit. 2071. Let's look at it first. See what these ranges are. Yeah, you're hovering around the center of the weekly right now. And the bears started pushing this thing down. They wanted to trust me, they wanted. If this first standard deviation wouldn't have been here, bears would have probably pushed this thing all the way down below the weekly. But they didn't. Opened up above. Didn't find too much support. Let's see what happens, man. It's going to get real interesting real quick here. Because that was, it's the most undervalued crypto in my opinion. For sure. Super fast blockchain. Good stuff. Good freaking stuff. Let me see. Anybody ripping here? BNB, huh? Mm-hmm. Sure you are. CZ. Funds are safe-oo, baby. Funds are safe-oo. Know what they say? Bonks, silly ass. Hex up 10%. I see that a lot with Hex, man. It'll be up 10 one day, down 10 the next, and I think Yasha's explained that before. So he knows a little more about Hex than I do, but it has to do with the pulse chain and all that. Seems like a good trade though, all the time. I'll have to start looking into that. Might have to start looking into that. Let's see. Other than that, everything's just chilling, man. Chilling. See where BTC's ranges are at. Ah, yes. Below the weekly. Oh, boy. Here we go. Dun, 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 dun. You can see, man. Sunday, right before the close, ran it up right to the center of the weekly. Rejection. Why? Look, the bulls were on a mission to get up above this new weekly range. The bears weren't having anything to do with it, just like SPY. Just like SPY did on Friday, Bitcoin did on Sunday. Pushed it down. Now you've literally got, wait a minute here. There it is. You're still above the monthly range. So you got a nice area down here, about 29.7 area, top of the monthly. But now you've got a pretty tight daily range below the new weekly. Has the new weekly been tested? Definitely close enough, guys, within a few bucks. $32.95, and it's 328. We're talking $30, a little over $30. Definitely been tested. Gonna have to get up above here. This is a great point of rejection. Let me see here. Let's put this on BTC real quick. Actually, here. Yeah, we'll get back to that. Never mind. I was going to go right back into SPY. Yeah, I'm all over the place. I'm a little caffeinated. Let's see. Bitcoin. Go up here on the high time frame. Daily. Got a new week. Let's check this weekly out first. Last weekly pullback right to the reverse wave trend. We're outside the power mean band. Got that Fisher up here dropping slowly, 36,772. Still looking for this area at some point, but does the wave trend get tested again? From looking at this, the slow move sideways to definitely come down and hover around here. Maybe just top side of the power mean band. Where's this 9 log MA? 28,128. 28,128. A little farther down. 28. Was that 28,128? Give one more look. Yeah, man. Wow. 28,128, huh? Let's see where that's at. Probably at bottom of the monthly range. 28.1. So if we straight up mothership. Is that the mothership? Mothership just land? Holy shit! I thought I was being abducted again. Shit. Yeah, they thought that would be a good idea. 5 minutes into the abduction, they were like, kick this jackass out of the spaceship back to Earth. We do not want this dude. That's creepy. That's creepy awesome right there. If I were to put a word on that, that is creepy awesome.
That's a whale. That's a whale singing.
Oh, that's beautiful. So if we get a test of the 9 log MA on the weekly time frame, it's lining up perfectly at the bottom of the monthly range. Really don't want to see that data set back in here. Why, man? It's wide. You get back down in here, the rest of the month, BTC could just get trapped down in here, and it's literally $1,500 range. About boring. Do I think it's going to happen today? It's going to take a hell of a volatile move. You got the 99.7 Laplace at about 28.2. I believe that's a 99. Hold on here. God, I'm talking shit again. No, that's a forced standard deviation too, right by the bottom of the monthly. I mean, if this thing were to spill out, you know how BTC does it, man. These bears come in and they just rip this thing down. Look for some support down here at the bottom. That was the weekly. Let's see here. Setting up variance coming, setting up hidden bull on the 3-day. You know what? I wanted to skip over the 5-day, but I'm not gonna. It's almost setting up hidden here too. Volatility's contracting, negatively correlated. Woo! 2,400 volatility on the 5-day is flat. God, man. Hold on here. Let me look at the volatility on the weekly real quick. Okay. Got it. I mean, positively correlated 2,400. Getting ready to cross the 0 threshold here. And this is all correlation reads down here for the 3 different lengths of volatility. Looks the 981's flat negative, contracting the 525 negative. Everything about this is saying up. Look at the variance is pretty damn low. When variance gets this low, you usually get a nice spread of data from the mean, right? If you ever, anybody out there, you hear us using these terms, look them up, man. That's what Google's for, right? Or come in the chat and ask, hey, what's variance? We'd be happy to tell you. All right, it's a spread of data from the mean. This is the purest form of volatility, in my opinion. I like to break it down into 3 lengths of volatility, really get a good read. But variance, my God, man, this is one of the most powerful indicators we have. And I'm talking about if you're scalping low time frames and you got an indicator like this, guys, take your time, ease into it. When you figure this stuff out, this is going to be a big part of what you do. It is for me anyway. And this variance is really low, coming down the whole time. Ooh, I love the way this 5-day setting up. You get this power mean band. We got a couple of the lengths above the reverse wave trend or reverse Fisher. We get this cross up here. We're going to see some fireworks, man. We are going to see some fireworks indeed. Go to the 3-day. Yeah, this is what you want to see. You want to see this cross up. Let's
Hey,
see.
shout out to TradingView for putting Alpha Trading's live stream right up front on the actual front page of the streams, as well as in the featured streams.
TradingView, you are awesome. You are awesome indeed. I'm going to top off my coffee. Hold on.
Time to top off the coffee.
Top off the coffee. Oh, this is the grease too, man. This is the grease.
Gotta get that coffee. Gotta get that caffeine run before market open.
All right, that was black gold right there. I might be. You probably have to like turn the speed down on these streams. I might be talking really fast here shortly. This shit is strong. Whew. That's what I'm talking about, man. Good coffee. Good coffee. All right, so here's what I'm saying down here. We got a positive correlation on the returns oscillator on the 3-day. It is a lower low. It's right at the 2 SD band. Here's the thing, though. Both Z-scores are turned down. It's going to take some patience. That's what I'm saying, man. Where's this 33 power mean? Right at the top. Right at the top, about 28.5. If I remember correctly, that is right at the middle of the monthly range. A little lower, actually. Today, it's kind of no man's land. It's below the 3SD, below the center of the monthly. Yeah, we're not seeing that today. Why do I always sound confident? Well, because these levels, leading levels matter. We talk about it all the time. We are outside the power mean band. Yes, I group myself with BTC. Let's see here. Let's look at the 2-day real quick. Whoa, what did I just see? Man, oh man. Very interesting. I'll tell you what, the 2400 and the 981, both contracting positively correlated. So is the low length, right? Low length and the 2400, very contracted. Grade is at the bottom. Now, to be honest, the low length, really don't like that, man. The correlation's getting ready to break on this bad boy. This thing's ebb and flown into a downside move. Maybe we do get down into that monthly today. How deep, though, right? How deep? There's a lot of support down there. A lot of support down there for the bulls. All right, back to the 2-day. Let's check this out. Ooh, I like it. I like it. Power mean band flipping around. What's that at? 29.4. Where's the 99 down here? 20. There's that. God, 25.8, huh? Where's the reverse wave trend? 20, a little under 28. Could we get a pull back inside 30K? Of course we could. It's a BTC, man. I'm sure there's longs just sitting in positions, just waiting, probably adding on. Oh, this is bullet. YouTube Jimmy said this thing's going to the moon. Well, YouTube Jimmy's a moron. Let's see here. We're getting ready to get this cross down here. This is the first time frame where I'm really getting some good actionable intel, and this is definitely dipping inside 30. When are we going to come down and test this cross? If a cross, I mean, this wave trend's trying to reject off the Fisher. If that happens, this thing could bust through and go down to the 33 power mean, 28K, huh? Still good.
Can I please ask, which time frame is that? Sorry, I'm on radio at the moment.
This is on a 24-hour.
Sick. Yeah, they clean, hey?
Yeah, man. Let me see here. There was bull div right here, man. There is some bull div, though. There's definitely bull div. You've got low length Z score down, 30 length up, total random walk, contracting positive on the low length, and the 2400. 981 is contracting and negatively correlated. What's that going to give you? A nice little doji, and that's what we're seeing. That's what we're seeing on this daily candle. Be careful here, though, man. Be careful here on both sides. I would be, to be honest, I would not be in a position in Bitcoin right now. I'm just going to go out on a limb and say that. Let me see here. And that's for all you people out there that want to try to swing trade volatility. I'd be sitting on my hands right now. I mean, there's a high probability you're going to get wrecked anyway, but right now, be careful. Finding some support on the 4-hour on the 99 log MA. Look, when you get a data set running like this, look, Here was the cross of the Fisher. BTC popped up here on the 4-hour to test it. Little late. Got in on the reverse wave trend. Look, guys, it's been hovering right underneath it as this power mean band flips. This 99 is definitely powerful support, but we're going to have to keep an eye on this 4-hour. I mean, there's really no bear div. Variance is coming down, positively correlated. Volatility is actually flat. If volatility comes in here, this thing's probably going to move to the top side. You see here. Yeah, I mean, 2400 is contracting negative. The 981 is expanding negative, but yeah, little volatility. Little volatility is going to go a long way here. If the bulls don't pick it up, this thing's coming down, man. This thing is definitely going to come down. Let's see how the 90 looks. Oh boy, this coffee is strong. We'll be jumping through hoops soon. Come on, populate, baby. What time is it? 9:26. We're about to fly over to SPY. Can I finish my workflow, please? Oh boy, here we go again. This is what I'm talking about, man. You're below the 99 here too. This is progressively, as I'm dropping in a random walk. That's what Entropy's telling us. I mean, I'm seeing a lot of time frames where the high length volatility is really, really low. See the 45 there. Variance coming down negative. We want to see that. That's for damn sure. It's starting to contract. Low length volatility is contracting. Everything's contracting, negatively correlated. We're gonna get a little pop up here. Let's see. Got hidden bull too, man. Hidden bull on the 33. Is that on the 45? No. Getting close though. So hidden bull is starting to populate on, and it's positively correlated. We got a little bit. Always expand the indicator so you can see the correlation. It's not super, but it is there. It is positively correlated. So let's see as these 33-minute candles, as we work through them, what happens when it crosses a zero mean here. It's 33 minutes giving me a little hope. Little hope, although I don't like when these Z-scores are conflicting, one down, one up. Like to see those in the same direction. Variance coming down, positively correlated on the 15. Interesting. But you do have hidden bull all over the place. Low length Z-score, returns oscillator. We're in a random walk. Volatility is contract. Let's see, what is the 2400 doing? It's kind of flat negative. That's good. That's holding this thing up. Because 981 and 525 are contracting, and they are sloping, positively correlated. Holding up on the wave trend, though. You see, right? In this little move earlier, bam, you got up above. Everything pulled right back to the wave trend. This is flipping around, though. You're getting ready to get across on the 15. Let's see how these sides react to this. Who's going to win the battle? Interesting. And that's how I do, like, on a Monday workflow, right? That's going to give me bias for intraday trading, right? Low time frame volatility. Then I've got another workflow, 9 minute, 6 minute, 3 minute, 1 minute. Sometimes I'll dip into the 30-second. Just depends on how tight it is, right? How tight are the ranges, all that good stuff. And that's going to give me my entries. Do I run that workflow on every entry? Absolutely. Guys, this is cryptocurrency, man. This is the edge you have on this because it's very volatile. And this is, you can't teach this. Everybody's gonna mold this to their own. That's how this is gonna work. Hold on, let's go over here real quick. Oh, you snuck up on me, you little shit. Let's go to SPY. Damn it! Come here, you little shit bird. Where are you, baby? Where's that new weekly? Yep. Let's see here. Yeah, there. Oh boy, it's a little tight. It's tight too, man. Not super tight, but here's the bottom. Bottom's right at 439. Opened up, right? Let's see here. Shot down below the 68.3 Laplace. This thing's trying to pop out of the hole here. Good thing for SPY, right? New weekly, still above the monthly. Still above the monthly. Where's the daily? And the daily and the weekly center right on top of each other. Right at 439.80 area. Yeah. You've got the daily at 439.83, 439.90 for the weekly. There's no doubt this thing's coming up right now to test this weekly. Let's see. And top of the monthly. Jesus, what have you done to yourself, SPY? Those bears, man, they knew exactly what they were doing. This is going to be tough. This is going to be tough. I'm not saying they can't run it up here, but you got the top side of the 68.3 Laplace right about midway from the center of the new weekly and the top side of it. A little bit above. Same with the daily. Daily and weekly range today, about the same. Shitload of volatility up here. It's going to be tough for the bulls to break through here. It's going to take a volatile move. Let me go over here. Let's put this on SPY. But yeah, guys, if you're watching these streams for the first time, this takes time to learn. Once you learn it, I'm telling you, ask anybody in the Discord. Come into the Discord, just start talking to people. It's not like we got paid shills or something. Guys, we don't even have any affiliate links. We're not trying to make any money off of you. I hope everybody's realizing that. We're actually really here to help. So, that being said, oh, nice. 15-minute, man. There's a lot of bull div here. Yeah. Returns oscillator. The 7-length pseudo Laplace Z-score. Right now, if it's the first time you're listening to the stream, you're probably like, what the hell did you just say? Yeah, exactly. This is the Z-score of Laplace, the Laplace distribution, okay? It's not Z-score price. Does price have a Z-score? What is a Z-score? Guys, it's a measurement of standard deviations, right? Or probability percentage levels. Price does not have this. Returns do. Why do we focus on that? Because price action follows returns. This is the biggest problem of trading traditional TA and YouTube Jimmy. YouTube Jimmy doesn't get it, right? And when we talk about this, when we say YouTube Jimmy, we're talking about all these guys on YouTube, right, that have pretty much the entire retail market totally scammed. Some of them some of them know, some of them don't, right? Some of them know exactly what they're doing, and they're literally counter trading their communities. Happens all the time. So be careful out there. Be careful whose information you're watching. If you're out there looking for signals, here, got a news flash for you. Stop being lazy. Learn how to trade. You don't need anybody. You don't need the news. You don't need YouTube Jimmy, right?
It's a scam.
You need to learn leading information. That's what you need to learn. Yeah, I'm pounding the desk. Let me let this dog in. She's driving me crazy. Come on, big pup. Let's go, girl.
It's a trap.
Get up in here.
Yeah, definitely don't pay attention to news. If you think about it, news is information that's already been passed around at least 3 times after the fact.
Yep.
Right? There's the original event, which is information in itself. Then there's the journalist who picked up the source material. Then he passes it to the editor. At least goes through one editor, if not more. And by the time it's released and reported, it's been through at least 3 layers of editing from the time of the actual event. So news, by definition, is old information.
True that. Lagging. Everything lags behind the volatility.
Yep.
Volatility is everything. Like right now, these bulls are trying to push this thing up. Yes, they are. Big time.
I said it before. It's even in the name, reporter. What is a reporter? It is somebody who carries information again. They report. They carry again. So they're carrying information from the source, so they're already 1 layer away, and they're delivering it to an editor, so it's 2 layers away. And then by the time it gets out of the editor's hands and actually published, it's at least 3 layers away.
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
that's some old nonsense.
Very much so, sir. Very much so.
Are there people who have made careers trading off of news? Sure, like 1 in 1,000. But if you're not that way, even less. But like if you're that 1 in 1,000 or 1 in 10,000 who can do it successfully, fantastic. You beat the odds. But the other 9,999 people who tried will not do it successfully because they'll get duped. They'll get misinformed one way or the other.
Boy, oh boy. SPY and Triple Q look identical, man. Look identical.
Oh my goodness, there's a mat. There's a mat here.
Do we have a mat?
We have a Matt on board.
Ah, hello, Door.
Morning, boys and girls.
Hello, Doormat.
Where am I?
You missed it.
Oh, yeah, I'm between conference calls.
No, I'm just. Oh, we got whale noises.
Whaler.
Speaking of whales, man, this guy come just roaring into the whale Discord with memes. I love it. I love it. Every time I go in there, there's new memes. Dude, that towel one's a
When'd you
riot.
get a whale,
Huh?
Yasha? When'd you get a whale, Yasha?
Hey,
Come on. I have friends in high places apparently.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Somebody sent him a whale.
Nice.
Yeah. Had to get Yasha in the Discord.
Somebody wanted some memes in the chat, so.
Yeah, there you go.
Yep. I knew he'd
Psyop.
come in.
Psyop.
I knew he'd come in hot. I'm eyeballing that whale on the floor right now. I almost pulled the trigger earlier. I'm going to see how low these degens will drop the floor. I'm going to go just sweep. What's that? Yeah.
The one with the blue drag?
Yeah. He'd look sweet. I've got all the insider information. I've seen all the new traits. There's a lot of cool traits that look good on that whale. That's how I'm looking at these whales now.
You see, I got that American Psycho. They never showed up on the sales bot, though.
Really? Which one? The one that was down there around the floor?
No, it was like 20. Well, it was around the floor. It was like 25 SOL.
Oh, you're the one that bought that?
Mouth?
No, not the bloody mouth one. No, it never showed up on the sales bot for some reason. I'll show you.
This is my crazy
So
dog.
I didn't mean to disrupt the groove.
No, we grooving. We grooving. Monday morning. You got SPY and Triple Q.
Like, how do I get this group again? I used to be a trader. Now we're talking about NFTs.
What are we talking about here? JPEGs, man. We're talking about JPEGs.
It's all Chinese, man. It's all Chinese.
But I'm talking about the collectible market is a just train wreck. That's why it's the only thing I'm in is Catalina Whale Mixer. Why? Because they're signed to Def Jam and they're in the studio producing music. And I've heard the music. And I'm a music connoisseur. And it is fucking top. Dude, people's minds will be blown. Will be blown. We're not dicking around, man. They're making some great music. Wait till Def Jam turns on their marketing machine. That's what it is, you know. That's the easy part, getting signed. Everybody think that's the hardest part. No. They see something in you, they'll sign you. Now the onus is on these guys. And it's not like these guys have been like washing dishes their whole life. They've been in the music industry. This is what they do. They've literally managed some of the top artists in the world. So this is what they do, man. Wait until they start dropping this music and all these big artists want to do collabs. It's coming. It's freaking coming. It's going to be powerful. Indeed, sure. Indeed. Let me see which one you got. Oh, beautiful. All right. Just buy. Yeah, man. See, you send a wick up into the weekly, but it's pulling back. It's right at the bottom of the weekly range right now. It's going to reject here. I'll tell you what, man. This is a big deal. Because it is a fairly tight weekly, fairly tight daily. Where's this thing going to go? If these bulls can't get up above the top side of the 68.3, this thing will probably reject. We could see a second standard deviation move. Although we got the first support level on the weekly above there. It's actually right about the second support level on the daily. All right, there's a little green dot right here. And it's what I like to do. Everybody that does have this indicator at the beginning, right, of a new week, just put it on a 1 minute. So you can see these ranges populate so you know where everything really is. You can see, man, just hovering right above the top of the monthly, right? But it's also the bottom of the weekly. This is just, man, this is going to be tough. Good. I'll tell you, if the top of the monthly wasn't right here, this thing would already be down. Bulls are trying to prop it up. It's immediately on the market open, bounced off the bottom side of the 68.3 Laplace distribution, right up on top of the monthly range. So what do we got up here? Top of the weekly, 440. What's the center? 439. What are these calls going for? Yeah. 439s aren't cheap. They're $1 right now. Hippopotamuses. Then we got one SD to the downside. 436, huh? 436 and a half. Man, they're cheap, man. Where's that 438? This thing could pop, though, man. Careful here, everybody. Because the Bulls got their asses handed to them at the end of the week, right? That nice pullback. Exactly what I was talking about. The Bulls were going to try to keep it up above the new weekly, which they weren't having a problem doing. Right before close, Bears slammed it down to open up below the weekly range. This is how this works. You got a battle going on. All right, back on the 15. So that makes some sense here. Getting ready to get this closed in 4 minutes. Get rid of this first 15-minute candle so we can do our business. All right, 15. Let me go down into here. I'm looking, all right. Friday, it dropped outside the power mean band, so this is a no-brainer. It's coming back up, right? Returns mean revert. That's what's happening. How far out of the 9 did it go? Let's see here. Setting up hidden bear right now on the low time frames. Setting up some hidden bear. You got the Z-scores up. Volatility is just totally peaked up here at 100%. The 981 and the 525 and grade. And that happened right before the close. Hopefully, people that had put positions close those babies out. If you would have had the volatility indicators, you definitely would have. Let's see about the 6 minute. Yeah, this thing looks like, if anything, for that, hidden all over the place on these low time frames. So that 9 minute, where was that reverse wave trend? 440 and a half, huh? 440 and a half. What is that? Top side of the 68.3? Yep, pretty much, man. Pretty much. So on the mean reversion happening on the low time frames, this is right around in the area. If it definitely goes back up to the power mean band, that's what we're looking at. 440, 440.2, 440.5, top side of the weekly right here. Yep. See if they can push it up here. But then what's going to happen? I don't know, man. You start closing some candles above the top side of the weekly, business as usual. These bulls will take right back over because all the macro volatility ranges, this thing is set up in favor for the bulls. They just got to come out. They got to come out of the woodwork, start pumping this thing. I'm going to find out shortly. Let me see down here. Let's turn off the 30. Let's get this on SPY. Bam. Oop, let me go to this chat. Make sure nobody's over here chirping. No chirping. Okay. Good stuff. What do you got? The daily. No. Let's drop to the 4 hour. Interesting. I'd feel a lot better if this thing got down to the 2 SD band. Woo, right at the 30 power mean, huh? Send a wick through here. Let me see something real quick. Oh, it's way up there. What to do? Drop to the 90 minute. Let's go down here. Yeah, you're right at the 7 length RMLR too. Goodness gracious. What's the 436? Oh, God, man. I think screaming. Oof. So what am I doing here? I'm going through all these reverse mean log returns, see where this data set is. And as I'm dropping down through here, data set is below. On all of them. So no doubt this thing, right, pre-market dumbed down, but this quick pop, that's the only thing going on. Coming back up to check out the reverse mean log returns. Let's see the 15. Oh, geez, yeah. Hey, what is that up there about? I mean, we're down here messing around, right? At the end of the day, this is down here hovering. All the candles were literally closing inside the 2 SD band. What's this up here? About 441, huh? 441. 441 is above the top of the weekly. Goodness gracious. Let's see here. First boom, boom. Paying for the puts right now. Paying for the puts. Wowzer, Bowser. This is a toughy morning. When you got the weekly on the daily, this is tough. But here you go, man. On these low time frames, you got way outside the power mean band. So we're early Monday morning, right? What's going on? Mean reversion. And this literally, man, I'll tell you what, this can go all the way up to reverse wave trend. That could blow that div right out of the water. This is going to be tough on the bulls, though, man. This is going to be tough on the bulls. What's Vic's doing? What's Dixie doing? Let me look at something real quick. Up what? Barely up. Show me something. Man, you're falling off a cliff, aren't you? Jeez, man. Dixie, ding, ding, ding. The dollar is in some deep shit. I'm telling you, man. These bears are in control of the dollar. There's no freaking doubt in my mind. Bears are in control of the dollar. Yeah. 1 SD, huh? 437. So what do we got here? A quarter? I kind of like that.
Oh no!
Oh, yeah? Yeah, you knew exactly what I was... Oh, that baby just filled? Yeah, the baby just filled. What'd he do? Oh, I don't know. Let's see what happens here, ladies and gentlemen. Where's that 1 SD down here again? So here's the thing. Weekly range has been tested, right? 1 15-minute candle. Thing shot right to it. Thing shot right to it. Boy, oh boy. Yeah. Right on the open, right? The variance is contracting, positively correlated. Let me see something here. You got a little tiny bit of bull. I don't like it. Total random walk too. Low length volatility is literally at 100 percentile with grade. You got the 981 contracting, positively correlated. Gonna have to keep an eye on the correlation of the low length. If this thing starts to contract, if it stays negatively correlated and stays expanded, yeah, this thing can fly on down here. What's that? 433 on the 4 hour, the reverse wave trend, which we never fully tested. Right, last time this thing was outside the power mean band, it came down, tested to 33 power mean. That's the blue dots right there. If it wouldn't have been there, this data set would have definitely got to the reverse wave trend and just kicked it up from there. So here we are. Now I'm looking for the reverse wave trend. 433, huh? Be a power move. The bears are going to do it. We'll find out. We will find out. All the Z scores are up. Having an outlier on the 90-minute. And there's no bull div. Nah, not even hidden from the cross here. No hidden from the cross either. There was the hidden bear right here in the 90. But now, here's on the 45, right? Dun, 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 dun. Here was the bear div on the 45-minute, right? Here was 4 45-minute candles going into the close on Friday. Set up the bear div and fulfilled. Positively correlated. As soon as it crossed the zero mean, boom, bottom fell out of it. And there was bear div on the Z-score as well. Then started having an outlier. And blew in. There's no hidden. Clean charts on the bottom side. So, wowzer, Bowser. Bulls aren't going to go away, though. Bears are going to have to continue fighting to push us down. For sure. I mean, Friday it worked out for them. They were able to close that down there. So, yep. No bull div at all down here. This thing's just nice rise, right? Got a positive drift in the market. Got some expansion on the low length, man. Negatively correlated. All right, let's see here. Let me go into the chat. Sure nobody's asking no questions. Oh yeah. Oh, that guy? Ooh, yeah. I think I had him at one time. Nice. Yeah, I was looking at him the other day, Matt. He's a looker. I like that do-rag one at 24 too. One of my favorite songs to sing. Let's see.
We're talking about whales, not people.
Let me tell you, I'm all over the place. Yeah? Let me check out let's check it out, man. Let me put it on where are you? There you are. Oh, what a perfect bounce off the 68.3. This is the S&P. Let me see here. Okay, P-Funk, I'm going to the 0 DTs. Holy shit. Woo! Man, those things are expensive. Holy shit, bro. God dang.
Yeah, crazy, man.
It is nuts. Holy shit. Well, you're paying for puts this morning. A couple dollar
They
difference
move like
here.
the wind. They're like,
Good.
really, they're spies on steroids.
Jesus. Yeah, for
Might be
sure.
too much for me, man. I
Yeah.
don't think I'm fast enough.
Let me see. So expected move, the top side right at 440 on SPY, bottom side 437 and a half. 437 and a half. Okay. Oh boy, this thing is freaking boing. All right. Bears are going to camp out right here at the bottom of the weekly, man. I'm like I said, going to take a move by the bulls, man. Bulls are going to have to come alive. This isn't going to take just, yeah, let's try to run this up. No, the Bears are going to pound you right there. Bears are going to pound you. You're going to need some positively correlated volatile expansion. Here's the issue. None of these volatility reads are really, really, really low. There's a thing. And a lot of stuff is contracting positively correlated. That is a recipe for down. Then like the 90 minutes expanding negative. 981 contracting positive. 2400 flat positive. Everything same down. Goodness gracious. A little quick fleshy roo here. Let's see what happens. 54. All right. I mean, 90 minute though. You're at the bottom of the power mean band. But you got the wave trend just crossed down. Crossed down what? Reverse Fisher and the 33 power mean. Yeah, as soon as I saw this dump out, I was like, man, these bears working magic. They know exactly what's going on. The bull algos took a nap at the end of the day and just got wrecked. This is not what they wanted. This is not what they wanted. Because, I mean, dude. Freaking Tisk. Is that SPY? Let me see something real quick. Where are you? Where are you? All the birds are singing. Yeah, I mean, you're just hanging right around the top of the monthly, man. That's the only thing propping this up. These bears can push this down, keep it below the top of that monthly, you're going to see a deeper dive into this monthly range for sure. And I'll always give both sides, like I already talked about. If these bulls run this up above the weekly, it's a different story. But that's going to be a tough road to hoe. You ever tried to hoe blacktop? Really hard. It's easier in dirt. Where's the dirt? Bears are in the dirt down here, man. Let me see here. A lot easier to hoe a dirt road. Sure, at this point,
Sorry,
what's this?
A lot easier to find what on a dirt road?
It's a lot easier to hoe a dirt road.
Okay.
Blacktop up here for the bulls, dirt down here for the bears. I'm saying it's going to be a tough road to hoe for the bulls. Everybody knew watching this stream was going, okay, I got to watch just because I have no idea what the hell's even going on. That's what's great. Guys, come into the Alpha Trading Discord. Doesn't cost you a dime, right? research us a little bit at Alpha Trading. Guys, we're not here to extract money. We're here to help you. It's going to take some time, though. Especially, right? I'm just ramble with all of the VEPS. Gets confusing. We understand that. That's why you got to come into the Discord and ask some questions. Or like I did and most of us did. Guys, we didn't have anybody to help us. Right? We didn't have anybody to help us. This is why look, if you're new to this, you have no idea the advantage you have right now. To have people that have been studying this stuff for years now to be able to relay this information to you. Because imagine how hard it was when there was literally nobody to talk to. The only person we actually had to talk to is a genuine freaking schizophrenic. So no help there. And if you ask for help, you were a dumbass. So yeah, that's where you're at. Not with Alpha Trading, man. We want people to learn the VEPS. We really do. Oh boy, that flipped quick. Yeah, man, even the around like nutso. So yeah, 438 strike on the call side in the money now, $1.32. Put 439 in the money's 88 cents. Interesting. Bulls better get their shit together. I'll tell you what, man, these algos turn on the sell machine. This thing is going to take a dive. Dixie, though, Dixie's in trouble, right? Dixie's in big time trouble. And obviously that's gonna help these markets for sure. If Dixie can't find any strength and you have a weak dollar, what's going to happen in the markets, right? And they're going to see a nice pump. But is it going to happen today? To be honest, man, I don't know. I see this thing coming down a little bit first. I mean, we already tested the 68.3 Laplace, right? It bounced really nicely, and that was pre-market. But then you got the weekly range here. Top side of the 68.3. This is just tough up here. Real tough. You got the daily right on top of the weekly. Double jeopardy. Double jeopardy. Jiminy Christmas. So many levels of retreat for the bears. It's ridiculous. That's what I'm saying. It's going to take a massive volatile move. But I'm looking on these time frames, and the volatility, there's nothing really crushed. That's why I'm still going over here and bring this down. Let's look at the weekly. What's going on the weekly on SPY? Oh, yeah. And that's another thing that happened, right? Right at the end of the week. Right, here was the previous. Look at last week's SPY candle. What happened? Mean reversion, plain and simple. Plain and simple to the 11 length RMLR. I mean, to the dollar. What else was down there? First standard deviation. Here, let me show you. Leading levels matter. We talk about it all the time. What are these distribution levels? Current candles, guys. Powerful is what they are. Look at last week's candle. Wick right to the 1SD. Then it pulled up a little bit, right? But if you turn on now, you turn on that low length RMLR, it opened up below it. Opened up below. Not good. What's the top side? 440, 441, 441 and 3/4. 441 and 3/4. Let's see here. Yeah, it's going to be up here. What is this at? Freaking 1SD? Yeah, a little bit below. Looks like the 4 hour. It's kind of no man's land right in here. There's the first resistance level on the daily at about 441.3. Bulls are trying, man. They're just beating their head against a stone wall right now. Bears are going to have to give it up. If the Bears give it up, the Bulls can run this thing up here. But, man, they just set up that wall. It's not happening. It is not going to happen. That's where volatility comes in. It's all about the volatility, man. Men, it's all about the volatility. Goodness. Okay, so that was the weekly. I just wanted to see that. Let me see. But this is SPY, so we got to drop it to the 5-day. Hey. So pretty much on a 7-day, which really isn't a weekly in traditional markets, it is below. But here you go. So are we working on a 5-day? Full mean reversion on the low length RMLR is about 434. 434. Those are lotto tickets right now. I think it's going to get down there today. That's a hell of a move, man. Hell of a move. 34. That's way down there, man. Yeah, we're talking center of the monthly. Center of the monthly. Right now, these boys are trying to push this thing back up. Bears, if you want to keep this price action down, you better do something, because look at the 3-day. You're just sitting right on it. We're sitting right at the top of the RMLR. It's like a little launch pad. That's a 2-day below. All right. Daily. Ding, ding, ding. P-Funk's busy. I hear that keyboard ripping.
Yeah.
Go listen to YouTube Jimmy's streams. You hear any keyboard action? No, because they don't trade. They're a bunch of goofballs. Guys, they're in an echo chamber, regurgitating the same freaking information. There's one, Captain Cornball, that puts out all the info, and then all the others start populating videos throughout the day, mimicking his bullshit. So, the quicker you figure it out, the quicker you figure it out, the better. Guys, they only want you for your clicks, right? They want to use you, abuse you, slap you on the ass, and kick you to the curb. They do not give a shit about you. They are there to extract money from their community. Period. The end. That's what they do, and they do it well. Unfortunately. All right.
Bad boys.
Yes.
Naughty.
You are not
Naughty.
getting money back.
Naughty boys.
Get out of my way.
Naughty boys. Speaking of naughty boys, anybody watch the UFC fights this weekend?
No.
Wow,
Did you?
man.
And who was fighting?
Well, the match I wanted to see was Robert Whittaker and Duplessis, who's from South Africa.
BTC, yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
that guy's a brick
Duplessis.
shithouse. He's gonna manhandle Adesanya for the championship here whenever they fight.
Man.
Whenever they fight.
I'll say this. So anyway, we used to train at opposing dojos.
Right.
Comes from a very hardcore dojo in Durban. But that oak, I was always like, when he gets to UFC, because he was fighting in the local league UFC, when he gets to UFC, well, first off, it's like he will get there, and then I wonder how far he goes. But the fact that you said he could beat like Adesanya or like any one of those guys, like, wow, dude. Like, I didn't expect that. Like, I would never have thought to hear that, to be honest. So I'm excited for him. He's a good fighter.
Well, it's like Robert Whittaker has only lost like twice in 10 years, and it was to the champion.
Yeah.
He's beaten everybody else. And Duplessis got in there and just beat the shit out of him, pretty much. Pretty much.
Yeah.
Robert Whittaker in the beginning had a couple, he was looking good at the beginning.
Watch
But,
your profanity.
dude, the guy is just very unorthodox. And, dude, he is such a massive, he's such a big body for the weight class. It's crazy. He's one of those guys. Kind of like Pereira, right? How the hell that guy was ever fighting at middleweight. He walks around at about 230, but then cuts weight down to middleweight. It's like, holy shit. That's a big weight cut. If anybody's ever weight cut, it takes it out of you, man. 14 cents. Huh? Yeah, look at these bulls. They're trying. Bears better wake up. Bulls will get back in control. They get above this weekly range. SPY's going to get right back on its mission, man. Right back on its mission. How are these markets pumping? Buyers, man. That's how. That's why everybody's always looking for the news. Oh, I can't believe it, man. Oh, recession and just the economy in general. And it's like, who gives a shit? The markets don't. Right? Everybody seems to think they do, though. And every time you watch the news, you get wrecked. Stop it. Stop watching the news. Come to Alpha Trading. Learn to read the VEPS. Volatility, Entropy, Probability, and Statistics. Leading indicators. Leading levels. That's why. Is this chart, is there a lot of noise here? Yeah. But guys, if you understood all these levels, you'd be like, more. Bring me more. Yeah. That's why. We packed enough into this, though. You got daily, weekly, monthly volatility ranges. They're all their supports and resistances. And then you got normal and Laplace distribution ranges. 4 hour and daily. It's really all you need. Range. I'm telling you, man, the bears let the bulls breathe at all. They're going to regret it. If you're out there listening, right? All you guys at Citadel, I know you watch our videos. You better turn on the machine, or you're going to get blown out of the water. Better fight for your life here. This will be interesting at the center here. Like I said, man, the daily and weekly are pretty much right on top of each other. That's just more resistance. Leading levels, right? Leading levels. Let's see here, 15 minute. Hippopotamuses. And here's the issue, right? I mean, you've got the volatility is expanded on the low length. If this was just right coming out of like dropping off a cliff, or even just a nice contraction of volatility, I'd be like, man, all these bulls just got to kick it up a little bit. But right now, I mean, what's happening right now? A little bit of mean reversion from the dump on Friday, right? From the dump on Friday. I mean, this thing casually over the end of the week last week worked its way all the way up to where? Look at the 15-minute reverse wave trend. I mean, reverse Fisher. Rejection from right there. And then there was a bunch of bear div on the 45 and the 33 right when that happened. This is a no-brainer. I mean, this is calls in the morning, put in the afternoon. Taking profit both ways, right? You're going to just sit in it? No, hopefully you're trading 0 DTEs, right? If not, I'm getting in options positions like 45 days out. 45 days out. 9 out of 10 times selling premium. But you got to have a nice account to do that. Right? There are some defined risk trades that I really like, but yeah, if you're just straight, you're like selling strangles, selling naked options, it's going to cost you, man. It's going to cost you. Like we pulled up on just the S&P, selling a 20 delta strangle costs you about 75 grand in buying power. You know how big of an account you need to sell that position? Dude, my God. Hello, you better have $1 million in your account to feel comfortable. That's just like, if you got 20K in your account, if you got 20K in the account and you're going to get into a position where it's going to take about, $7,000-8,000 in buying power for one position, think twice about that. Don't do it. This is just like building up an account slowly. If you're scalping futures, right? You don't get ahead of yourself, man. Take it slow, no leverage, build it up nice and slow. Let me see here. Yeah, I mean, right now, they're definitely pushing this baby up. Let's see what happens when it gets up in here. I mean, you just tested the center of the weekly and the center of the daily. I'm going to give some major props to the bulls. If they can push through this daily and weekly range, dude, it's going to be on again. Bears aren't putting up too much of a fight either, so it's going to be fun watching this shit. You got Dixie just being a shit coin. VIX, intraday volatility, the CBOE, both up. We've seen this, though. It's like the markets are not giving a shit about the VIX. That's why we build indicators, right? That's why we built these volatility indicators. You've got volatility percentile, and then you've got in 3 different lengths of it. And then you've got volatility grade, which is implied volatility and historical volatility. And when they all peak out at 100%, that's profit taking 101. Even with all this expansion here, right? It's staying expanded. I mean, at any time here, profit taking is a must. 15-minute, we're almost at the 95 Laplace right now. I mean, this thing is almost back up to 440. Good on you, SPY Bulls. Let's see if they can break the center of this weekly. I mean, you got the top side of the distribution, Laplace-wise, right? 68.3 level. Inside the top of the weekly range. There's so much resistance up here, but if the bears don't come to fight, they're in trouble, man. Because these bulls are relentless lately. They will run it up on them. They will run it up on them. Russell, and everything's up. Let's see if there's any good stocks to look at. What are you doing, natural gas? Trying to play? Just hanging around $7. Let's see here. Anything popping? Nothing really. Google down 1.6. Oh, yeah? Coinbase down 1.5. What are you doing, Google? Woke up and shit the bed, huh? Let's see why. Jesus. Good Lord. Well, man, all the weight. God dang, man. Come on here. Yeah, 95 for Laplace. There it was right there. Wick right to it. Right at the half hour into the market open, Google just dumps out. Now it's popping back up the bottom side of the first standard deviation. You got a wick to the 95 for Laplace on the daily. And then this next 15-minute candle, wick right to the bottom side of the first standard deviation. Tail of two distributions.
That's Bitcoin. The weekly volatility indicators just said it's opening down. There's no other way about it. Right. So that's pretty much why I was like, okay, go up and down to the 7-day power mean. So boom, that's a perfect bounce on the 7-day power mean for me, at least, as well, right, where your targets are printing today.
Yeah. Let me see here. Microsoft down 1.5 too, man. What the hell? What's up, Microsoft?
Yeah, I was a bit scared to do Microsoft. It looks like it's going to take a little bit longer.
Let me take a peek at it real quick.
Or is it done?
Where'd that baby go pre-market? Probably the same, man.
Oh, shit.
Well, let's see here. Man, oh man, oh man. Didn't quite make it down to... It didn't quite get as deep as Google did. There's the 95 for Laplace on Microsoft. But it did get down to the... Let's see. 1, 2, 3. That is the bottom of the daily range. Microsoft hit the bottom of the daily range already. Very low probability Microsoft closes below like 329 today. Where was that on Google? I didn't even look. Did Google hit it too?
Dailies by the weekly on Google. So it's just below like 127.
Holy
just a $10
shit.
move, I think.
Well, that tightened up on me. Goodness gracious. Spread it out, baby. There we go. Yeah, below. Yeah, I mean, Google shot outside the daily range, hit the 95 for Laplace, immediately got back up inside it. Then again, I mean, you got the 90, there's a 4.6% chance Google closes below 116.8, but you got the bottom of the daily range up at about 117.3, which, I mean, very, 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 very rarely will you see a data set close outside, right, to the top or the bottom of these volatility ranges on the daily. Top side's at 124. Top side is at 124. And that goes for weekly and monthly too. That's why when an asset makes is a big pump, big dump, and you're at the top of the weekly volatility range, I'm talking about all the resistance levels. We've done this a million times. And if it happens midweek and I'm like, well, there's the high of the week. Sometimes people are like, oh, I can't believe this. What's he talking about? And go back in time. Look at the indicator. Plays out every freaking time. Every time. Yeah, look, Google rejected at the end of the day. Rejected right off the bottom of the monthly range, too. And then, whammo. Google could get stuck down in this range today. Now it's below the 1SD, rejecting, finding support. You got the bottom of the daily. Jeez, what a mess down here, man. What a mess. Indeed. Let's go deeper down into here. What is that, Lyft? What I tell you? What did I say last week when Lyft dipped below $10? I was like, anytime Lyft has dipped below $10, there's been a hell of a bull move right after. Boom. You're up 8% on the day. Let's take a peek here. Yeah, man. I mean, look at that. Look at that nice pump. Crazy, man. I told everybody. You wanted signals. I gave you one there. I triple dipped on that sucker in the beginning of the year. Like January, February, March expirations, just nailed them on Lyft. It was dipping down in there. You can go back, look at the data set. There were power moves. Here we go again. Jesus, look at this thing. Where does this thing run into? 95 for Laplace, second standard deviation. Got a wick right up into it. Now it's charging right back up. Above the monthly range, above the weekly. I mean, geez, look. Another reason, man. Look, this data set on Friday busted right through all the macro ranges. Holy shit. Now you got center of the weekly, big weekly range. Big weekly range. Top of the monthly. Wow. Yeah, I see lift pulling back here. Here's the first resistance level on the weekly. There's the top side of the weekly. What's it at? Jesus, dog. He is insane today, man. Yeah. Big Wolf going nuts out there, man. So we got a 68.3% chance right now that lift pulls back inside about 10.6 on the daily. 10.6. That's enough of that. I did see that coming, though. Did I get in a position? No. Nope. I did not. I took advantage of that 3 times already this year. Because that would have been something I would have got in a longer term position. Jesus, I'd probably already be out of it, to be honest. I would have got in a position way out. But if profit's profit, man. Just because you get into a position 45 days out doesn't mean you can't close out in a couple days, even a week. If the profit's there, take it, man. These data sets are insane. Insane.
Yep. I mean, that looks like salad days to me, man.
Salad days. Indeed, sir. Indeed. Yeah. It's babies. 439.40. Telling you, man. If Dixie can find any legs at all, which with that move at the end of last week, just dumping out like that below the new macro range, holy shit, man, this thing is doomed. Doomed. And I mean, there was the test of the center of the weekly, center of the daily. What's going to happen now? Let's go down here on lower time frames. Let's get an idea here. And right to the bottom of the power mean band. As right now, wave trend is getting ready to cross down 33 power mean. So are the log MAs. Everything's flipping here. And last Friday, rejected off of the reverse Fisher. Perfectly. Perfectly. Leading levels matter, man. Leading levels matter. Pretty interesting how that works, huh? The old Fisher, wave trend, power mean band.
Yep.
3 log MAs. Can't go wrong. Absolute beautiful indicator. 15-minute hidden bear div. Hidden bear div at the bottom of the power mean band. Looks like the Z-scores are both turning down too. You had all this, everything's positively correlated, starting to contract now. This thing could really come flying down. It's the 15, huh? See the 33. Okay. Yeah, clean chart down here, man. We'll go to the 9 minute.
We have that nice intersect that just happened.
What time frame?
The 4 hour.
Yeah.
Just happened in the last 2 candles ago. Or between the last candle and the candle before that. Now there's another one coming up in the next one. Should be fun. Fun week.
Let's see. Yeah, a bunch of hidden here on the 9 too.
There's probably a bunch of them coming up too.
So remember at the beginning of the stream, right about there, right? I was like, mean reversion, right? You're outside the power mean band on these low time frames. All right, mean reversion, boom, right to the power mean band. 9 log MA. Starting to set up some hidden bull though, not strong. If anything, it was the hidden bear. There is hidden bear. So why do we have this wick on the bottom? Well, look, volatility, low length. That's the columns contracting, negatively correlated. 981 from the top side, contracting, negatively correlated. You got the 2400 really going sideways, positive. Yeah. Volatility kicks in. You get these correlation breaks the top side. This thing could fly. This could be the volatile move we're looking for. Is this the volatility? I don't know. It's already 10:20. My God. And there was some definite we're up. Total random walk. Everything that's happening here since the market opens, all random. All random. 981. Nice contraction from the top side, negatively correlated. Yeah, I mean, this thing's fucking moving. Well, you got the wave trend. We're on the 6 minute, getting ready to come down. Power mean band's already breaking through the reverse fissure. All right. These bulls want to run this up above this reverse wave trend. Even on a low time frame like this, this all matters, man. This all matters. And these bounces and rejections off the zero mean are very important. What's going on the 3 minute? So you can see the first right here on the 3 minute since the market open. You set up some bear div, had this little bit of pullback here that dropped the returns oscillator below the zero mean. You get another higher high here on the 3 minute and get another lower high on the returns oscillator for rejection off the zero mean. This thing could really come down. Yes, this is a 3 minute, and yes, this does matter. And a higher high would be where? Right at the reverse wave trend, man. Right at the reverse wave trend. Watch, if this thing rejects off this reverse wave trend on the 3 minute with another stab of bear div rejecting off the zero mean, could get a nice quick move back down. Right back down to where? Probably at least top of the monthly. All right back here. I mean, it's trying. Hell, it just sent a wick down where? Bottom of the weekly. So you can see what the bulls are moving it up. So now the bulls are sitting there at the top of the weekly, a little bit above, or at the bottom of the weekly, a little bit above the top of the monthly range. But if that scenario plays out on that 3 minute, like I said, that might get that data set back down below. And if so, you'll be right back down here at the bottom side of the 68.3 Laplace again, 438 area. 438, he said. Yes. Yeah. Do plus C. The South African. Go watch the clips on YouTube. Adesanya gets in the ring. Like after the fight. Wow. He's a little bit of a racist, I'd say. I'm going to go out on a limb.
Who, Adesanya or Duplessis?
Adesanya. Big time.
He's got a lot of pride.
Yeah, go and listen. You'll see what I was talking about. I mean, wow. He goes on an N-word rampage. Calling Duplessis that. So I was just like, wow.
Yeah. Adesanya's just a New Zealand boy at the end of the day.
I know. And it's that's where he's like originally from, right?
Yeah. So that's his lifestyle. But Duplessis heard worse. So we don't have to worry about that.
No, I'm sure he has, yeah, for sure. But he's got the tools to back it to be like, okay, is that what you think? Yeah. Here, once that cage door closes, you're locked in this cage with me. We're gonna see. That's what's great about.
I really dig Adesanya because of the way he moves. It's like he glitches. So he plays it like a video game, like Mortal Kombat or whatever it is called. And it's like frames. So he's good enough that his body can like twitch the frames back, because you don't want to be dodging a punch and then be like 1 foot away from trying to throw your own one back. You always have to be as close to their glove as possible. So to respond quick. So that's where Adesanya like absolutely destroys. Is he's got so much spatial awareness at the end of the day.
Right.
And now it would be interesting to see Duplessis. I haven't seen Duplessis fight for a very long time, to be honest. So I'm excited to see this fight. But yeah, I'd like to see if he's like not swinging like a lunatic like he was in the EFC, but he's very structured. But when he does go for it, he sort of opens himself up for a kick in the face. Anyway, so we'll see.
Yeah, somebody was talking about him. They were like, went up, like, grabbed him or something. He's like, the dude's like a concrete statue. This guy was saying.
Yeah.
I mean, he is just like built like a brick shithouse. And he looks like he's big for that weight division. Holy shit, man. I mean, he's shorter than Adesanya, but dude, just his bulk is just like, holy shit. It's going to be a tough fight for the champ. Guarantee that.
Yeah,
Even
so he
though.
comes from a place called KwaZulu-Natal, which is like if you were to live in South Africa
Mhm.
and you were like very athletic, or you have an athletic lifestyle, that's where you want to live. You can surf, you can like run on the beach, you can cycle, motocross, you can do whatever you want. So you
Right.
can keep super active there, and you're always sweating. It's like perfect weather. So yeah, so he's sort of like a surfer boy, I think. I don't really know his history, but if he grew up in Durban, he definitely was paddling when he was young. So that
Mm.
guy's gonna have shoulders and arms.
To fight with Whitaker. Robert Whitaker's no joke, man. And
Yeah, I remember the last name.
Jesus. Woo! Bro turned on the jets and just worked them. It's not easy to do. Not easy to do. Yeah, this data set, man. Something's gonna happen here. I mean, you're sitting right in all this macro volatility. Gee, many Christmas. What's gonna happen next? That's right. What are we doing? We got one. Boom, boom. What is going on up here, man? That VIX is slowly creeping, man. Slowly creeping. What is that? 437s? What the hell is down here? What's the bottom side of the 68.3? 438. Interesting. Interesting indeed.
It's going to go up, down, or sideways.
You're so true. You're so true, sir. Bulls, you have your chance, man. You have your chance. It got into the meat of this weekly and daily range. Could bore the shit out of everybody and just stay right here all day. Drive people nuts. Seriously doubt that's going to happen, but yeah, it definitely could too. All right. See something real quick. What's going on over here? Yeah, BTC. SOL doing. Still pulling back a little bit. At 187. 192. BTC is trying. BTC is trying. Let's see here. We're beating our head in. Bottom of the weekly. Bottom of the weekly. This is what the BTC bulls didn't want. Daily range start populating below the weeklies. And it was coming in last week hot, right? Now it just, bottom side dropped a little bit. The weekly range dropped a little bit, or daily range dropped a little bit on Sunday. I mean, all these markets bit in front of, got the cart in front of the horse. Well, let's see here. Any questions? If you're watching on TradingView and you want something looked at, pop it in the chat. Dude, why do my messages never populate on here? You see my good morning message on the TradingView live chat? Because I don't.
Yeah.
See, I don't see it, which is weird. It's probably because I'm actually streaming. I don't want to reboot. Okay, good. Problem is I can't see if anybody's typing messages in there. Is there anybody requesting anything?
No.
Good. Just us D-gens hanging around?
Oil.
Oral?
Oil.
Oral.
Rice, corn, wheat, soy.
Soya beans. I'll send a picture. I've got maybe a ton worth of soya beans. You know if up or down.
Futures.
Because in Zambia, the government said we will give you 4 kwacha per kilo at the Zambia place where you drop off with food reserves. Then the private market is coming in and buying it for 6 kwacha. So it's 2 kwacha difference, 30% difference. So there's a big difference. Then the government says you mustn't sell to them, you must sell to us. So now are the private buyers expecting soybeans to go up? Or is the government expecting the price of soybeans to drop lower than 4 kwacha, so go in half pretty much the price of the soybeans right now? And then they are saving the soybean market because they're buying above the market. And everybody laughed at them now, but they already saw it coming. So that's what the soybean market has to do with in Zambia at the moment. So I don't know if you want to have a look. Quite controversial.
Yeah, look at soy. I mean, Friday, right before the close, man, it found support right at the center of last week's weekly range. Today, support, bottom of the daily. This thing's running. Rejected off the center of the new weekly for a bit, and then boom. Now it's at first standard deviation, normal distribution right now. Top side of the weekly for soybeans, right up in this area right here. Wow, man. They're pushing too. Kind of goes with the narrative you were just talking about.
Which one, privateers or the government? Privateers buying up because they know the price is going to be higher.
Yeah.
Let's
yeah.
I'm going to guess in like a month, 2 months.
Somebody's buying it up. That's for sure. I'm not buying it up. That shit ruins your testosterone. Soy is so bad for people. No wonder. Got all these vegans running around in the States eating soy. All the soy boys out here in full force. And they want a revolution. They want a civil war. Be careful what you wish for, soy boys.
If it sells, what?
Be careful what you wish for. Let's see here. Yeah. It's like a circus over here right now. That's why I live in the boonies. The madness. I mean, I like P-Funk. He was talking earlier about him going into the restaurants. I was up in the family businesses this weekend. What a shit show, man. Jesus criminy. People have absolutely lost their minds. There's some guys standing out, and this is it. I mean, we got one of the shops is totally in the hood. I reckon this dude is just standing right outside. We got these big glass windows in front of the shop and stuff. He's got about a half a fifth of Hennessy. He's just stumbling around out front. I was out there, hey dude, what are you doing, man? I was like, why don't you sit down before you drop your bottle of Henny? Just people are whacked. People are absolutely whacked. Yeah, wow was right. You see here. That's enough. Yeah, soy trying to bust through the 1SD. Got back up above its tight monthly range. You can see it kind of dictated, man. It got below it. Woo, flushing out. Now it's back up above it. Goodness gracious. Lift up 10%. Would have been a good trade.
ZS1. Zambia soybeans 1.
ZS1?
I think that's the tick.
SE or ZED?
No. I'm saying the ticker you're looking at.
Oh.
So instead of saying Zulu snake.
Oh, I got you.
ZS1.
Zambian. Speaking of that, let's see here. What's happening in Forex land? Well, I'm surprised. Dollar's up on the pound a bit. Surprised at that because the dollar is 1 week some bitch. Yeah, man, oh man. It's my favorite. It's pound yen at. There it is. Go yen. Interesting. See here. Oof, big sell-off. Found support. First support level on the daily. Bouncing from there. That's all I wanted to see. Been thinking about jumping back in Forex. Lots of volatility in it, man. Remember in Forex used to barely move? Shit, not like that anymore, boys and girls. Here we go, SPY. What you doing? Back down below the weekly, heading to the... I mean, what did I literally just say 5 minutes ago? If it rejects here off the center of the weekly and daily, it's probably going to end up right back down here at the bottom side of the 68.3 Laplace. It's heading that way. 437.96. Where you at, girl? What are you doing? Hi. Aw, you're getting old, aren't you, baby? Getting old. Getting old. Oh, my girl. Damn it. Oh, nice. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, bless.
Sorry, copper coming with a little bit of a pop.
Copper
Rather
poppy.
erratic. HG1 exclamation. Now on a little bit of a dumperoo back to weekly mean. So it's 1 cent move. Nothing amazing, but if you have access to it.
Yeah, little pop right there off the first support level on daily. Wick right to it. Whoop! Right back up above the weekly. Copper trying. Bears fucking earlier just slapped it down. But leading levels matter. I mean, do you see the wicks into these levels? All these levels matter, man. All these levels matter. When you find out what they all are, it helps out so much. Helps out so much. So can these bulls keep it up above the weekly? Bears are going to try it. They'll hammer this thing right back down. Look at, dude, Jesus, all this macro volatility right here. Yeah, this is going to get interesting in copper. Copper can break up above top side of this monthly range. Jiminy Christmas, man. Because you got a halfway decent weekly to work with. But this thing's got to get up here above like 3.8. Then it could possibly run. Old copper.
Yeah, it's got an untouched, funny you said that, an untouched weekly mean at 38525. So it's a floating target, and then a daily untouched at 3911.
The hell are you talking about?
There are some upside targets, but they just float there, and you know that they're there.
It's support. Wait a minute, man. What are you talking about? Where in the hell?
So around about June 26th to June 30th, there's a weekly VRE mean untouched.
26th. Ah, dude. Know about that. Let me see here. Tight ass weekly range right here. That's what was going on. That was the whole weekly range right back there. That was the previous week. See something.
Yeah.
Same, man. Stayed tight. Stayed tight.
Sketchy Vonga pump over here, though. Like, this thing is weird. This trades like XRP on a good day.
Ooh, XRP. XRP.
It's going to be a toughie if you want to have a look.
Oof.
I've got targets at 47 cents. Hold above. Continuation. Close below it. SOS. 21-day run the show.
Just for you. Just for you.
Thank you.
Yeah, Jesus. Rejecting off the center of the weekly. Wicks to the bottom of the weekly. Wicks to the center of the weekly. Got some liquidity down here at the bottom side of the 68.3. We ran it right up in the weekly range. Yeah, what's going to happen here? It's going to get back down below it, or is it going to pump up? Got some work to do, XRP. But we already know. What's BTC going to do? That's all that matters to me, because everything else is going to follow. Everything else will follow. Very rarely do you get any outliers. Hex is one of the ones that BTC could be down. Hex is up 10%. What the hell? Jesus. I've been getting so many scammy freaking texts and emails, and these scammers are in freaking rare form these days, man.
Oh yeah, dude, I'm getting constant messages from.
Dude,
hello, I am a promoter. Hello,
yeah.
I am a promoter.
It's insane.
I get so many of these messages, voice messages too. That's why I mimic their voice there. Like I get voicemails or whatever from them too. Dude,
last week I got probably 20 texts from different numbers. Your bank, your debit card's been locked. You know, those kinds of texts. Call this number. Blah, 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 blah. It's like, Why do they do that so much? Because dumbasses fall for it.
Well, yeah, the thing is that there's a lot of people
It's
who
insane.
are, they just not familiar with tech at all, especially people who are quite old and
They see that text
don't
immediately.
under-
That's what
and
my
they're
dad would
massively,
be dialing the number.
yeah, man, they definitely, I mean, they target people who are, tech ignorant, then they especially target older people who probably don't understand it very well.
Yeah.
And it's quite horrible. Scammers suck.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I had somebody last week trying to freaking get into my Microsoft account. I had like, I'm not kidding, in a 7-day span, I probably had 20 like things I had to deny. You know, when the security thing pops up, allow or deny this device trying to get in your account. I'm like, deny.
It's like, what the hell's going on?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Crazy. Cray. For sure, bro. For sure. Yeah, just like a lot of stuff. I mean, XRP is dealing with the center of the weekly. If XRP can get above the top of the weekly, over 47.475, that might get interesting. If not, this thing could just be bouncing around. And I see BTC having a pullback before the next move. So, yeah. As SPY slowly working its way down. Let's see what happens here. I want to see a full test of the 68.3 again. Because to make that one SD move, you're going to have to get some 15-minute candle closes below the daily 68.3 Laplace. All right. Obviously, the bears hammered it down from the center of the daily and weekly. Bulls definitely tried, but you saw in those low time frames, right? It was just mean reverting to the power mean band down there. Job done, mean reversion. Now, boom. Maybe moving to the downside now. You could have bought a tight call. They were expensive, though, man. They were real expensive. So you would have paid. You would have to take your profit quick because, boom, premium's gone. Premium gone. Yeah, what did they get up to?
Hello, this is ChatGPT.
Yeah, 440. Yeah, the 440 is only 28 cents right now. When that thing went up there and tested the center of the weekly, dude, it was like a fucking $1.20 or something. I mean, they'd sucked the premium out of that thing. Sucked it out.
Yo, can I please ask, what would VIX be telling you? Let's just say there's quite a lot of 15-minute downs. What would VIX be telling you? See, it went from 13 to 50.
Dude, it's slowly been rising, man. Been rising. Which, when the volatility kicks up in the VIX, the data sets usually move into the downside. That's what the VIX is, pretty much. Volatility of the S&P. And when it starts rising, the price is coming down. That's why a lot of those traders love to use the VIX. But I'm telling you, man, especially this year, how many times have we seen the data sets doing it exactly the opposite? It's insane. So, got that to work with. That's why our volatility indicators for the win, those it's real time. I mean, it's just no brainer. God, look at these low time frame volatility reads are just still pegged, man.
You win.
Slow contraction. Slow contraction. Hidden bear. Not setting up any bull or anything yet. That's on the 15-minute. This low length Z score is almost cruising up to the bottom side of the confidence intervals. Yes, indeed it is. Just setting up hidden. Did set up hidden. It's rising higher though. Higher length Z score turning down. Tisk. Oh yeah?
So it's got nice candle sounds going there.
Crickets. With the horn. that. Almost. Yeah, I mean, luck on the 15, right? Boom, right back up, power mean band, now rejection. I mean, this thing can continue to do this. Why? This is when this is all crossing down the 33 power mean. You got wave trend crossing down, the log MAs are crossing down. These bulls do not come alive. This thing is definitely going to be moving. Probably the rest of the week, man. This thing could be moving to the downside. Just coming up. Busting to the downside, coming up, testing wave trend, rejection, wave trend, rejection, wave trend, rejection. Then at some point, everything starts to flip back with moves like this. But man, those bears weren't having it. In the reverse Fisher, especially with the parameters we have straight out default settings, very powerful. Obviously, we see this all the time with wave trend and Fisher. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Pre-market, Jesus. Yeah, and that was a no-brainer. I mean, that pre-market dump right back there last week, jeez, man, got way outside. Immediately, boom, right back to the reverse wave trend. Then Fisher. Here we are again. Supposed to get a nice sunny day today. Man, we got so much rain in the forecast coming again. We had a literal downpour, man. I was driving. Dude, I mean, I was going about 5 miles an hour. It was one of those rainstorms you couldn't even see. It was brutal. Getting hammered with rain, which is good, though. Had a dry winter, man. Had a real dry winter. Dun, 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 dun.
When it rains, it pours.
Yep, Matt had to go. Good. Yeah, when it rains, it does pour. Kind of like my brain right now. I am sleep deprived. We got about 10 minutes left. What do we want to do? We could. You got that? What's the what's our chat bot got? Dude, I was watching some videos about these AI bots and shit. Oh my god.
Yeah, they're pretty impressive.
Yeah, they're impressive indeed, but just this whole everything. Yeah, we're doomed. It's okay. You just got to come to grips with it. AI wants to kill us all. Dude, some of the conversations these people are having with these AI, it's a little troubling to me. I'm just like, holy shit. AI
is having conversation with other AIs. That's also pretty intense.
Yeah, that's the last thing we want. Is all the artificial intelligence having full access to the internet, colluding together, and their collusions are humanity is bad. It's like, okay. And yeah.
Speaking of which,
they literally are making drones. Dude.
Alpha Trading GPT. Well, I hope you had a great weekend. Goodness knows I had a rough one. I had so many coders up my backside, I feel violated. And I'm just an AI chatbot. Imagine how you'd feel if every Tom, Dick and Harry was pounding keystrokes up in your business, where the sun don't shine. So what are you doing today, anyway? Are you trading with traditional technical analysis? Or are you trading with leading information, also known as the VEPS? What are the VEPS, you ask? That's easy. They are volatility, entropy, probability, and statistics. You can try our VEPS tools for free, and you can get free access to our volatility starter pack of indicators plus a chart, pre-populated to make it as easy as possible for you to get set up quickly and learn to trade volatility, probability, and statistics. You can also learn to juggle your nuts if you want, although that might not help you win more trades. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Once you have that free access, learn the tendencies. Learn the chicken tendencies. They're the gourmet cuisine on the bleeding edge of quantitative trading. That's what my human keyboard warriors say, anyway. I don't eat food, so I wouldn't know. You lucky biological being, you. I just eat electricity. Anyway, yes, volatility and correlation have a very reliable set of tendencies that affect and indicate the probable direction of price action. After you learn the tendencies and you try the tools out good and proper, you can even get a 2-week free trial of more than a baker's dozen of our top premium trading indicators, including many of the indicators we show you right here in these live streams. Who loves you? Alpha Trading does. We are not like every YouTube Jimmy that sells lagging indicator nonsense to their own communities. We're not in the business of selling garbage. We're traders and we offer our community access to the best tools available to retail traders on the world's largest charting site, TradingView, because we can, and because it helps give people a real, quantifiable edge. So come into our Discord. It's free to enter and learn. We have the best educational info to learn how to trade the VEPS. And we have the friendliest, most helpful group of traders, happy to help you learn to trade the VEPS. Even if you ask the same question 100 times. Also, we have memes. Alpha Trading. A better way to trade. And a better way to fill your little buckets of liquidity while crushing the nuts of the counterparties you're trading against.
There you go.
Oh boy.
Thank you, Alpha Trading GPT.
Thank you, Alpha Trading GPT, for that freaking quantifiable edge. Dude, our bot, we got the best bot out there. Nobody even compares. Hey, if you've got a strat that you're trading with and you're profitable, number one, it's because you take your profit, you limit your losses, you're probably not emotionally attached to your trades. But come for the memes and the chat GPT bot. We're here for you. It's another thing, right?
You might learn a few things just from the laughs.
Yeah. And you'll notice right out of the gate, we have no affiliate links. Doesn't cost anything to enter the Discord. Doesn't cost anything for education. It's all freely available to everybody, right? To start learning this stuff. That's the first thing you're going to notice, right? We care about you as a trader. We're tired of seeing people lose money. Like I just lost my mouse. There it is. So, yeah, come to the Discord, man. First, here's what I'm telling you. Ask for access to the free Volatility Starter Kit. That's where you're going to start off. It's a free chart, gives you some basic indicators. Then we've got a free trial. Do we have something for sale? Yeah, our indicator package. But I'm telling you right now, I don't want you coming straight into the Discord and purchasing it because you're going to be lost right out of the gate. We want to make sure this is how you want to trade because this is going to take some learning. We don't give a lot of signals here. We don't give any, really. If you learn to read between the lines, you hear me. You can hear me speak, but I'm not going to just straight out give you signals or tell you where I'm buying or selling. That's just not ever going to happen, right? Because the way I trade is the way I trade, and I don't expect anybody to be able to do it. All of us alpha traders have a little bit of a different edge when it comes to this stuff. Mine is, I'm telling you, Yasha, Matt, everybody in this Discord has got a different way to look at this stuff, and that's what it's all about. But there's one thing we all do in common. We're all trading the VEPS. There's no traditional TA. We're all looking at leading levels. And when somebody comes in and, this could even be a new guy that might point something out that maybe we miss. But I'm telling you, we go over all this with a fine-tooth comb. Trust me. I mean, I spend a lot of time on these charts. A lot of time. If I'm not helping out the family with the restaurants, dude, I'm here in front of the monitors. If I'm not mowing the grass or chasing coyotes or Jesus, doing this, that, or the other out here in the boonies. Good stuff. It's like we're having this little sell-off now. Right, going into the end of the stream. Now rejection off of the top side of the monthly. Had the rejection off the center of the weekly and the daily. Right, dumped out. Had a little pump back up to the bottom side of the monthly. Man, I'll tell you what, if it can't get above here, these bulls will just let the bears run with this. I'm telling you, man. They're not going to expend too much energy. They're not going to expend. The algos know where these ranges are at. They tried to run through it. Bears are not having anything to do with that. So that being said, 1SD, if you start breaking down here, if you don't get a nice bounce off the bottom side of the 68.3, and I'm talking, when I say nice bounce, I'm talking probably right back up to where it was previously. You close the candles below here, you're going to see a 1SD move today, possibly even the first support level on the weekly, 435.70. Check something out here real quick. Populate, my little friend. Populate. Dun, dun, dun. And what time frame was that on where I was looking for that extra stab? Was it on the 3 minute? I think it was. Yeah, still got another stab. But boy, it's hanging right to the zero mean. If this thing drops right here, man, down we go. All right, now back to 45. Yeah. Just went up, tested the wave trend. So, I mean, on the 45-minute time frame, you're literally stuck in between the 99 log MA, and the reverse wave trend. This man, let's see, bear div, pop, boom, any div? No, man, nothing. No bull div to speak of. About the 90-minute. Having an outlier too. Was it on the 45? Variance? No, variance coming down negative. 90 minutes having an outlier though to the downside. On hidden. You are below the zero mean. Returns oscillator is trying to turn up, but you can see from the cross where the data set was. I mean, there's no div. No div down here from the low, right? No div down here from the low. Trying to hang on. If we do have a breakdown here, 90 minute, the 99 log MA that has not been tested, right? Has not been tested in quite some time. We're talking back May 25th. May 25th. Last time this 99 was even touched. So that being said, here's a nice little target here if this breaks down. If you see some of the 90-minute candle close below the bottom side of the power mean band here around 430, a little bit below 438, you could see a drop 434, 435 region. Let's see the 4 hour here. What are we doing? Variance coming down, positively correlated. Tisk tisk. The Z-scores are up, man. This is a random walk, though. And volatility on the low length is all the way expanded still. Negatively correlated. This correlation breaks positive. 981 is already contracting, positively correlated. 2400 is flat positive. If this correlation breaks, you're going to see, here's wave trend on the 4 hour. We just talked about this earlier. Same area as the 99 log MA and the 4 hour reverse wave trends right around 434. Stuff. Down we go. Let's see what happens. All right, guys. So, like I said before, the link to the Alpha Trading Discord's in the description here on the TradingView stream. Come in, check us out. Join the Discord, man. There's no reason why not to, right? We're not trying to extract any money from you at all. Nice, friendly community. Can come in, ask some questions. Please don't just lurk. That's what we're here for, is answer questions. Like I said, it is free, being the key word. We want people to learn the VEPS, right? The more people that learn the VEPS, the better. And you know why? We know it's never going to be everybody. Everybody is in a freaking echo chamber, never going to get it. There's a lot of sheep in the world. In every aspect of life, you got just a bunch of sheep following each other around. And then you got a group of people that break away from that and go against the grain. When it comes to trading, that's who we are, right? We go against the grain. We go against the traditional narrative of technical analysis because it is worthless, lagging indicators. If you found a way to make some money using it, knock yourself out. Come to Alpha Trading for the ChatGPT bot and the memes. But other than that, let's see how this ends up at the end of the day, going into tomorrow. Let's see here. Let me check one more thing. See if this target matches up too. Well, I'll tell you what, if this daily wants to test this reverse wave trend, guys, we're talking about another 10-point pullback. So be prepared, man. Be prepared. That's what I'm going to end on. We're going to get back at it tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Same time, same place. Wherever you live out on this big, beautiful blue marble, have a wonderful rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening. See you guys tomorrow. Peace.